Keep in mind that we're just learning this information. Jessica is in Ottawa. Have you heard anything about this shooting on Parliament Hill?
One individual was shot. This person is suspected of being a soldier. Looks like multiple shots were fired.
What have you heard? What are you seeing? Bring us up to speed if you can. The passenger actually exited at the War Memorial, got out, had a blanket or something covering his gun. This individual shot 4 times.
They had long black hair, curling hair, and a big bandana, blue and white.
Covering their faces?
Covering their heads and all that.
Okay, so questions right now about where are these suspects? We don't know.
Absolutely.
I did see a small motorcade that resembled what the Prime Minister is normally in, driving off the hill.
PM was inside caucus at the time, but was moved to a secure location.
Canada is one of the closest friends and allies of the United States.
Multiple MPs who were there, obviously, for caucus day, they are telling family and friends that they're safe. Michelle Rempel saying, "Mom, I'm okay, I'm in hiding."
He didn't say anything. He was just running. I was surprised. The guard beside me unloaded a full clip at him and he just kept running.
They're hearing shots. I heard Hal just told you we're hearing between 30 and 50 shots could have been fired within that building.
There is more activity at Chateau Laurier.
Everybody inside, please. Inside.
It was the sergeant at arms himself who possibly shot and killed one shooter inside Center Block.
This is the Hall of Honor. That is what you're looking for. It leads right from the front door straight to the back of the Library of Parliament.
Now we have 3 confirmed sites. So the latest that I'm hearing is that there's been stretchers coming out with, paramedic trucks, ambulances arriving at the mall.
All bridges across that river have been sealed. The CF member shot at the National War Memorial. John Williamson saying that the government caucus has been informed that that individual has perished. He was killed. He died from his injuries. And Jason Kenney now on social media saying condolences to the family.
Scenes from yesterday's chaotic day on Parliament Hill. A Canadian Forces reservist standing guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier was shot and killed. So what security steps can we put in place to prevent this from happening again? Are there any? Security expert Michelle Juneau-Katsuya joins us with more from Ottawa. Welcome back to the program, Michelle. You've seen this from various perspectives, including from when you were on the inside with CSIS. But let me ask you this. If it's a lone wolf operation where there's no chance of intercepting a communication or having a human intelligence, tipster, really, whether it's a car being used to ram someone on the road like we saw a few days ago in Quebec, or one gunman walking up to a reservist on the street, unless we were in a totalitarian country, you can't stop everything, can you?
It is the most difficult type of investigation, that by far, because we're working against somebody who keeps everything in his head, works in his bubble. We do have certain ways of catching maybe some information. Evidence that they leave behind, talk that they have with friends, evidence that they leave maybe on the website or something of that nature. But I agree with you, it is by far the most difficult element that will necessitate us to maybe review the game plan that we currently have. We've been very, very reactive to a certain extent. Canada wants to believe that everybody is nice, everybody is going to behave the proper way. The fact of the matter is that we had recently Minister Blaney that came and gave us very, very revealing numbers saying that basically over 200 young Canadians have been brainwashed and radicalized. Many of them went abroad and came back, better trained, better radicalized. And later we still have 130 over there that eventually might be coming back. The RCMP were investigating 90 of these individuals, now down to 88. But we still have 88 people that can turn into a copycat anytime.
Well, that's right. Now, we saw some rumors that these 80-odd people who were being under watch were being picked up. I can understand that. Maybe they were thinking, well, it's now or never. Either I do something terrorist now or I'll be scooped up. So I understand that. And in our criminal code, I'm reminded, there are provisions brought in since 9/11 that allow the police to take and detain without charge terrorism suspects without them having to do a crime. But that's the thing, isn't it? In a liberal society such as ours, merely saying, I hate Stephen Harper, I love terrorists, I'm a radical Muslim, those words and thoughts, without any other action to bring them into reality, those really aren't crimes. Those are thoughts, and we allow thought crimes in Canada, right?
We allow under our Constitution, and it rightly so, a certain freedom of speech. You're allowed to change religion if you want to. You're allowed to change your opinion if you want to. You're even allowed to say stupid things on your Facebook if you want to.
Thank God for that, Michelle.
Time,
look who you're talking to. I'm joking around. I shouldn't joke because we're talking about a deadly serious matter, but we should all understand.
But at the same time.
Yeah, freedom of speech goes around and comes around, yeah.
Exactly. We need to be capable to keep that sort of humor among us. This is what a free society is about. This is what privacy is all about. Yet, at the same time, inside the criminal court, inside the criminal code, we already have sections that say if you are going to promote genocide, if you are going to promote hate, if you're going to promote violence, and even worse, if you're going to threat us of killing us, this is against the law. And what we need to probably pay our attention now is on the justice system. The Crown prosecutors and the judges that have been extremely lenient and very shy to commit themselves in going after those guys. We need to be capable to collect the evidence within the due process. We need to be capable to respect our freedom and our civil liberties. But yet at the same time, if you are manifesting clearly that you're about to hurt us, we draw the line, and we should sort of apply the law against you.
Michelle, what a pleasure to talk with you. I hope some judges are listening to you today. Thanks for being here.